The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On the ground, there's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road, already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Noles are going to cash in here in the red zone. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Touchdown, Florida State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? He keeps it on the design run. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
When they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down, they come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They'll hand it off. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off.
Yeah, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What a pitching. By the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Seminoles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got him looking for the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
To keeper trying to get to the marker. He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. Little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his man. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And it's a bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch in space. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
The Knowles getting set on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Harper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Grab made by the tight end. Defense makes the stop very
This nigga throwing this shit right to me, dog.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's looking to scramble. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And he's intercepted. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. Uses a stiff arm to break free. He's in the clear.
Dog, what the
It's a
fuck?
big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. He gets the first and more. All the way to the end zone. Well run. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Check on the PAT again. Nothing. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out
You
there.
watching my screen?
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Type of shit is that?
First play of the drive now from the 25.
I was wondering why it was taking this nigga so long.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long now at the 17.
42 Spider.
Offense
Now it's a
looking to
whole
throw
other
the ball.
NF who said
Fires into
GGS.
the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The pass rush closing in.
What the fuck?
It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. 4th down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get...
Touchdown, Knowles. This air attack is still unstoppable. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. QB keeper all the way. Moves the ball up to the 30. Game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finally throws it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
That's a first down for the offense.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor. Doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. The pass ball's incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Off to the fullback. Fights through a tackle. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He escapes the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Returner brought down, sets up the next drive.
And the USC offense will take over.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
Yeah, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The big fullback's got it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Has the 1st down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. And that one's picked off. What a play.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late, deep throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That's the weirdest thing.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.